We're in New York City today and we're about to meet with friends Peter Cunningham and Paolo Mizrahi from Absolutely Wild Event Design. Our mission today is to discuss what creates a successful tablescape. Now let me go and find Peter and Paolo.
I'm Peter Cunningham from Absolutely Wild Event Design, and this is my partner and business owner Paolo Mizrahi, and we work together creating fabulous events for our clients and brides.
So gentlemen, I love the table. It seems like it's a bit of old, it's a bit of new, it's got lots of rhythm, it's got lots of sparkle, it's very glamorous. And I like the pops of color. These are very interesting colors here.
I chose the warmth of the copper. I thought it was a very nice contrast with the silver. And then from there, I took the orange, purples, and greens.
This wedding scape we've created today is a very unique table for a modern bride who wants something very natural and somebody who likes color.
I think the mood that Peter and Paolo have come up with is it's romantic, it's fun, it's fresh, but there's a definite nod to the past and some respect to the classics. Let's talk about the foundation. Tell me about the tables and the chairs.
One of the things that we're seeing now, a very modern trend that's going on in the event industry, are Parsons tables and then a classic chair with an added whimsy to it.
What I like about the tables and the chairs are the fact that you've got this very modern Parsons table and it's juxtaposed with more of the classic chair. And they've been upholstered in a faux alligator, but it's printed and stamped, so it's kind of very textural as well, which creates an interesting contrast. I like that idea because it's a bit of old and a bit of new.
Exactly.
Which is a bit of forward. The interesting thing here is the use of flowers. The idea of using smaller flowers that are used compact makes a very powerful statement. And the fact that they've used such contrasting colors makes them extremely eye-catching as well.
Keeping in mind that these days people are not necessarily have big budgets for florals, we've decided to keep everything much smaller and more contained within the actual container itself.
The idea is not to use too many flowers and work them in and integrate them with other elements. They have sculptural elements like the apothecary jars in the antique Mercury, they're the tall candlesticks, they're the lower votive candles, and to that they've also added two of the semi-dried arrangements as well.
One of the elements that we've introduced to this tablescape are the varying heights that are on the table. So we don't have a sea of oneness and blandness. There's actually some undulations going on throughout the room.
You have the tall element on the table, which looks really good, and you have a room full with lots of tables as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Gives a nice sense of rhythm. What's very important is that you always have eye-to-eye contact at a table. So there they've addressed this by using tall candelabras and tall candlesticks that are visual for us to see through. And then the other elements are kept relatively low to make sure that we have a clear view of one another. I think the mood that they created today used some very natural elements, some sort of countryish elements as well, but I see it as festive and fun and definitely a party waiting to happen.